I came in to know the Boy Scouts through a car accident that I had back in June of 2019. I was driving to Fredonia to meet my mom. That day, there happened to be some pretty bad thunderstorms that were going to be coming through. I remember noticing just some water, just a little bit in the road, and all of a sudden I felt my car jerk and then it started to spin. And so I was hydroplaning, and as I'm spinning across the road, I remember thinking, what do I do? What do I do? And then the next thing I know, I hit a bump, and I think I hit a culvert, and I flipped and landed in a ditch. And from what I remember, I'm pretty sure the ditch just was so full of water from the flash flooding that my windows busted out, and so my car started filling up with water. At that point, I'm trying to get my seatbelt undone, and I couldn't get it undone. And my car, I think, was kind of tilted, so the driver's side was filling up with water. So I'm pulling on my seatbelt, and I'm leaning over, trying to keep my head above water. And finally, I just realized I couldn't do it anymore. I was losing. I didn't have any energy to do it. The last thing I remember in the car was saying, "God, please," because I knew I couldn't get out by myself. And then my horn shorted out and started honking. And at that point is when the Boy Scouts, Michael and the boys, stopped, and he started walking up when my horn started going off. So I know there was some angels in there coordinating everything. Fortunately, one of the boys had a pocket knife, which Boy Scouts always carry, and were able to cut me out and pull me out. I don't remember any of that, fortunately, but the next thing that I remember is looking up. And normally looking up in the sky and seeing the faces of two strange men might be scary, but to me, they were angels that were sent from above because I knew that I was okay. And at one point I remember thinking, okay, this is how I'm gonna die. I'm gonna drown. Okay, this is it for me. And so that still plays over in my head quite a bit, but thankfully my saviors stopped, and they were in the form of Boy Scouts. And I'm here today because of them.